Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litza and this is our podcast number 158. It's Thursday, the 23rd of October 2025, and this is the coziest crochet club I could ever think of that I would love to be a part of. So thank you all for joining us. All our friends that come and join us every week, and anyone that's popped in just for the day, we hope you stay with us. We love to share each other's makes. We love to share each other's ideas. We love to just catch up on what we've been doing the last week. And it's just such a wonderful little community here. And I'm so blessed that my dream came true. I had a dream 3 years ago, for those of you that don't know, and it was to create a cozy crochet club that we could get together from all around the world. And that is actually what happens here. So welcome one of all. As always, I'll be showcasing some of your makes. Get ready to ooh and ah. So many fabulous things to share with you today. And of course, I'll talk to you about a few things that I've been up to, including a pattern test and some new patterns to me that I cannot wait to share with you. I'm so very, very excited. I actually have been buying some patterns of late, and let me tell you, I understand why so many of you say that you've fallen down that pattern buying rabbit hole. It's so easy to do because there are so many amazing patterns out there, so many great designers. So without any further ado, guys, let's get on with showcasing your makes. Now, I did go to the optometrist before I popped in to hang out with you today. So if my eyes look a bit yellow, it's only because they put some dye in there. But I do have new glasses, so I can actually see better. Yay! Okay, so our friend Hannah has sent in something to wow us with. So look at this stunning hexagon blanket. I love the colors that Hannah's used. The pattern is by Jennifer Noel on YouTube, and she also has the pattern on her blog. Hannah used Spot Saver 10 ply 100% acrylic yarn and a 6mm hook. Now Hannah did say that she had a few hexagons left over and she's turning them into a crossbody bag. I absolutely love that. So thank you so much, Hannah, for sharing your blanket with us. Now next we have our friend Lynn at Lynn Penguin Creations. Now Lynn has a YouTube channel, which I'm pretty sure most of you are already hanging out with her, but if not, go and say hello. Now Lynn has joined us for Beanie of the Week. Now Lynn made a baby hat using the All Knots Beanie pattern and using Bernat Super Value yarn in baby pink and a 5mm hook. Lynn added a little border, she tells us, by chaining 3, then skipping a stitch all the way around, creating a little scallop edge. It is so, so pretty. Thank you so much, Lynn, for sharing your beanie with us. And next we have our friend Pearl. We have a couple of things that Pearl has sent in to us. Now, Pearl has been very busy finishing her grandson's Lego blanket. It's absolutely gorgeous, and he absolutely loves it. Pearl crocheted a matching pillow to complete the ensemble. Now, Pearl has the fun task of crocheting another Lego blanket for grandson number 2. So more ends to sew in, Pearl. Keep persevering. Now, they're so gorgeous. I have added that to my crochet to-do list, PS. Now, Pearl, as a palette cleanser, she tells us, from making the blankets, she made this spooky jack-o'-lantern diamond art painting, and it's just perfect for Halloween. Pearl had so much fun watching it come to life, she tells us, and it also glows in the dark. How fabulous is that? It's so cute. Thank you so much, Pearl, for sharing your makes with us. Next, we have our friend Geraldine from G Crochet Off the Hook. Once again, I'll be surprised if you don't already hang out with Geraldine. If not, please go across and say hello. Excuse me. Now, Geraldine has been powered by birthday cake coffee, she tells us. That sounds amazing. And has sent in 2 of her beanies this week. So this is last week's Beanie of the Week. Geraldine used Kismet Knitspirations chunky yarn in the color Petal Pink. It's 100% acrylic and a 6mm hook. It's very pretty. And this is the Jewel and Ruin Beanie by Spring the Fiber Enthusiast, our lovely friend Spring. Geraldine used the same yarn as the previous beanie and a little bit of Ka Topu Snowball yarn in the colour green, and Geraldine used a 5.5mm hook. Both your beanies are beautiful, and thank you for sharing them with us, Geraldine. Now next we have our friend Natalie. Now Natalie has been playing catch up for our hashtag Best Dressed 18-inch Doll Cal 2025. Now here you'll see 3 dolls ready for a swim wearing their bikinis. One in purple, my favourite, one in royal blue, and one in spring green. They're all so pretty. The bikini was our June make, and the YouTube tutorial is by Willow's AG. Now, Natalie, your granddaughters will be very happy with the addition of these bikinis to their dolls' wardrobes. Thank you so much for sharing them with us. Now, next we have our friends Kim and Rachel. Kim made a tea bag and a moomin. They are both super cute. Kim used Rico 100% cotton yarn and a 2.5mm hook. Now Kim also crocheted a little toadstool using Rico yarn, cotton yarn, and a 3mm hook. And I absolutely love the addition of the embroidered grass. Is it stalks? Is that what you call them? The grass down the bottom. It's absolutely such a beautiful little detail. Now next, our friend Rachel, who's Kim's daughter, crocheted this little snail with his Christmas tree. He is cuteness overload. Rachel used Rico cotton yarn and a 3mm hook. Kim and Rachel, thank you so much for sharing your makes with us. And next we have our friend Diane. She has a few makes to share with us. So Diane joins us for Beanie of the Week each and every week, and Diane used Puzzle Jack Frost yarn in a very pretty colorway and a 6mm hook to crochet last week's beanie. And as always, thank you, Diane, for sharing your makes with us. And next, Diane has also sent in 5 very pretty beanies, all destined for donation. Diane used partial skeins of yarn from her stash, that is always a bonus, and a 5.5mm hook. And I'm sure that the recipients will absolutely love them. Now, Diane also crocheted these super cute ghost beanies for her 2 hairdressers' grandchildren. They're aged 6 months, 18 months, and 3 years old. The pattern is by DAC Crochet. Diane used Crafter's Secret from Hobby Lobby and a 5mm hook. Thank you so much, Diane, for sharing all your beanies. They are absolutely gorgeous. Now, last but certainly not least, we have our friend Jill from Gum Leaf Crochet and Yarn. Now, if you don't already hang out with her, once again, I'll be surprised, but go across to her YouTube channel and say hello. Now, look at this stunning blanket. Jill, this is her latest creation. So I absolutely love the triangle design, and the colors are beautiful. They are very Jill. So if you know Jill, you know her color palette. Jill will have a YouTube tutorial and a workbook available for us very soon, she tells us. So yay, so look out for that, guys. I am very excited to see the whole process. It just looks so gorgeous. I'm sure that it's easier than it looks. So thank you so much, each and every one of you, for sharing your makes with us. Anybody that wishes to share their makes with us, please send them to my email and I'll be sure to showcase them in our next podcast. So let's pop those to the side for now. Now, next we have Beanie of the Week. And this week's Beanie of the Week is very pretty and very quick. Because, you know, we all love a quick make, especially if you're making them for donation, or at this time of the year, I know a lot of people are crocheting for Christmas gifts. And this one is so versatile when it comes to sizing. So it's called the Cluster Stitch Hat. So let me show you mine. Look at that, guys. The cluster stitches start from the crown and they go all the way down, and then you end up with 2 rows of single crochet, or you can make it longer if you wish, which is all explained in the YouTube tutorial. And the YouTube tutorial is at Crochet by Nora. And of course, I'll have that linked for us in the description box. Now, I used my Spot Saver 100% acrylic 10-ply or 4-weight yarn. I usually use that for my beanies, and a 6mm hook. Now, my beanie turned out to be adult size because I think that the designer uses DK weight yarn or 8-ply and a 3.5, 4mm hook. So that's why I say it's very versatile. And if you go with a hook size in between, you'll probably get a size in between. So baby, you know, child and adult, which I think is a wonderful way to upsize or size up our beanies. Now, of course, I made mine in pink because I'm double dipping with our friend Judy at Witch Piece Craft for her hashtag Pink October Challenge AU, which brings awareness for breast cancer in October. So thank you so much for putting that out for us, Judy. And I wonder how many of you will be making this beanie. Like, look at that, guys. It's pretty much seamless. You can't tell where it starts and ends. And I love that it starts from the crown all the way down the design. So that was our beanie of the week. Now next, let me get my clipboard, guys. You know I need it. Now next, oh yes, I did a pattern test, which was very, very cool. Now our friend Lisa, put away the wrong one, Lisa, which I'm sure you hang out with her at What Lisa Crochets on YouTube. If not, go across and see her. She's very big on market makes and does a whole heap of, you know, showing the different patterns that she uses, etc., etc. She's currently moving states, so she has a little tiny pause, but she's also on Instagram, and that's where she's releasing her free pattern for her happy frog, and he really is happy. Look at him. He is so cute. He is such a quick and easy and fun make. Now, obviously, you can make him using any yarn you wish. I believe I made him with a 6.5mm hook. So look at that. Look how he fits on the palm of my hand. And the yarn that I used is like a blanket yarn, a burnout blanket yarn, but it's what I'm calling Sophia's yarn, which is my goddaughter's. So watch this space when he gets released. So look at him, guys. Look at that little face. I gave him little glitter eyes. So the free pattern should be out on Instagram for you tomorrow. So look out for him. Go and follow Lisa at Lisa underscore what underscore Lisa underscore crochets, and you'll be able to have this pattern in your collection and repertoire as well. So thank you so much, Lisa, for accepting me to be one of your pattern testers. I had so much fun. All the other pattern testers in there are so talented. They came up with so many creative ideas, which I do believe Lisa will be sharing some of those with you. So that was wonderful. It's actually a lot of fun doing pattern tests because you get to meet other people and have little chats along the way, which, you know, we all love to make a new friend, don't we? Especially a crochet friend. So that was it. Now, the next thing is my new obsession, which is I bought 2 patterns from Larissa at Stitch by Scott. Now, this is a very talented crocheter, very beautiful patterns. If you don't already know her, she's here on YouTube as Stitch by Scott. And, you know, she'd just go and say hello. I'm pretty sure you already know her, though. But it was just so nice to get these patterns, and now I'm totally obsessed. So let me show you the first one. These are not new patterns. They're fairly recent, but they're just new to me. So I'll take them out of the sleeve so there's no glare. So the first lot that I'm going to show you are these gorgeous floaty friends. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love them. I've made 1, 2, 3, 4. I've made 4 out of the 5 because I didn't have the yellow yarn to make the little ducky. So here we have the little froggy with his floaty. Oh my gosh, I made these again with that same yarn that I made the little froggy, Sophia's yarn we'll call it, and a 6.5mm hook. I did make all of their floaties, which do come off, guys, in one color because I wasn't sure how many rows I would do and I didn't want the striping to look funny. But I still think that they look very cute with a one color. So there's the little froggy. And then we have a little, oh my gosh, a little penguin. I didn't have orange or yellow, so he ended up with a pink beak, hot pink beak, and a pink floaty. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. And then we have this little otter. Oh my gosh, like even without the ring, look how gorgeous these guys are. How super cute. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. So let's pop his little floaty on, get his little tail out of the way. Oh my gosh, like seriously. And then lucky last, I've made my first ever axolotl. And that was my first ever little otter as well. And look at him, or her. How cute is that? Now, the little feet, I made them wrong the first time. I didn't do bobbles, but that's okay. Still very super cute, but that's all on me. So awesome pattern, one piece, no sew, and then you just surface crochet their little ears and things on all of them. I absolutely love that. So that was the first one. Now, while I was there, I just had to get this pattern from Larissa as well. Let me get it for you. Let's take it out of this packaging. The fruit turtles. I have been looking at these for so long, and I thought, you know what? I need to get my hands on those. And the first turtle that I made is a watermelon turtle. Look at him, guys. What I love about this pattern the most, I figured out, is that you sew the flippers on rather than crochet them in. And I'm finding that that is more fun for me. I just prefer it. Oh my gosh, look at him. Isn't he adorable? Now the same with this one, 6.5mm hook and the same Sophia yarn. And I've also started the kiwi fruit one. So let me show you what I do to pin the head on. If you don't have, like, I want to get some of those amigurumi sticks, but if you have any of these plastic needles that a lot of us don't use, that come in packs and things like that, they're actually great for holding down the head. They're just right, and they, if it's not a big project, obviously. So I need to sew his little head on, and of course the little seeds. And I thought I had made all 4 flippers, but somewhere in my house there is a 4th flipper. I just have the 3 flippers there. So I have been having a lot of fun crocheting the turtles and the little floaty friends. Let me tell you, if I had a little bit more time, I would have made them all. But I do want to make the little rubber ducky from the floaty friends, this little guy here. I just need to get the right yarn for him. So I'm pretty sure that you'll be seeing many of those in the future as well, because my children saw them and they all claimed at least one of them, which is awesome. So that's pretty much it for the crochet for today that I need to show you. But in the back end or the background, I want you to know that there has been more crochet happening, and there will be a vlog coming to you on either Saturday or Sunday. I just want to put it all together for you. So get ready so that you can see a few more makes, highlighting and reviewing a yarn that's very new to me. So I'll leave it at that for now, and I hope that you pop in and hang out with me when that vlog comes out. Other than that, life has been very much status quo. Thankfully, we have had some very hot days here, a lot of wind as well, but today seems to be a beautiful spring day once again, with the sun shining and a slight breeze and just the right temperature. I think about 25 degrees. Don't quote me on that. I'm terrible at not keeping up with the news and things like that. But isn't it funny how, you know, the temperature or the weather really does govern our moods? But, you know, it's all good for now. Family-wise, everyone is well. My mum had a little episode this week with her heart, but thankfully she pulled through. All is well. And that's pretty much it. Have I had any sleep since I last saw you? A little bit more, which is good to report, and I hope that you've all done the same. I hope you're all well and have had a wonderful week with your crochet. No matter how many projects you got done, whether it be one that you've been working on for a very long time or started something brand new like I did, I hope that it's brought you joy. So until I see you all very, very soon, take care everyone. Bye-bye for now.